Hi, welcome back. In this section, we're actually going to work through some different ways of turning the body and getting the body in, again, positions to where we can actually strike or do a follow-up technique. In the previous one, we actually went through from pushings coming through, moving the hands, locking across, showing different ways to attack, catching through, and attacking to the head. From here, we're actually going to work through on angles of the body. So we're actually going to go through. So if I go to push on the shoulders, it pushes them back. But if I go opposite, front to back, I could actually spin the person or turn the person. So as I maneuver, it pushes him off angle, takes this hand out of position, allowing me access to grapple this one if I need it. Okay? So if he's here, he's giving me grief, I maneuver, this hand drops through, I could go and pop to take that arm to here and go to grapple if I need be with that. Okay? So we have front to back, back to front, and then opposite sides here. Another one that we actually work through is back quadrant or back shoulder, opposite quarter here, and then front quarter in the opposite of the hip. The hip is actually going to be going back as you take the shoulder. If you notice when I do this, the hands would be in maneuvers like this out of your kata. So to here, as it comes through, you'll actually see what this maneuver would be in your form as it goes through. But when you work with this, so as I go to push, I'm actually going to push the shoulder opposite quadrant. So I'm going to try to push it in at a 45-degree angle coming forward. If I just do this alone, it gets pretty good grappling moves. So give me grief, I can push him here and then launch off. Here, same thing, launch off. And I'm going to move myself. I'm not going to stay stagnant. Okay, so as he moves, I'm going to move as well and go to tip the jaw, tip the body, clip through if I need. When I add the hip, it's a force multiplier, so I actually can catch through. Now you see how he moves in. Okay, so when I do this, as I catch opposite shoulder along the back of the shoulder, around the scapula area. When I go around to the front of the hip flexor with the palm, I'm going to palm down at a 45. If you notice, when I do this, it releases that hip. It brings the head forward, tips the jawline. So as I do this, now I can actually tip the jaw from here. I can grapple the head if need be. It works well if he grabs from here. I could actually palm. Now I can take the arm out if I want to from that direction. Okay, it's a couple of different ways you can look at it. So as we go through, we're going to catch into here, catch through. Now if you notice the next move, as I said earlier, it goes through your kata. There's the actual move that I would actually strike through. Again, tipping the jaw, eyebrow, anywhere you want to slam that technique going through. If you catch through, you can actually add the legs with it now. Okay, again, we can actually catch through. Now look, the outside of the legs going here. I can catch to the inside, to here. I can catch to the outside, which crosses the leg. Notice here, as I hook the hand, there's the arm. Again, allow me access from our previous grappling videos. We grapple that elbow joint, okay? We could also grapple the head. So, as we maneuver, we can grapple the head. Now, I have different techniques that I could actually use. I use the tip of my thumb where it connects to the hand. To here, I can use the tip of the thumb. I can actually use where it connects to the hand, push it into the jaw, get some nice grappling move. So, any of this can be done from a strike. So if he goes to move, now to here, there's a strike. Here's where I grapple into the head. You notice the legs here. I could actually knee into gallbladder 31. I could actually drop to the back side of the bladder, which drops him even more. Okay? So a lot of the stuff when we actually do, we'll work through in combination. There's our kick. We'll move through. Okay? If he goes to maneuver with punch to here, there's a spin that we catch through. Now we tip the jaw this direction. Okay? If we want to actually put it in with the head, so we actually catch through, we can maneuver the shoulder and the arm. Now we can actually take the head, or if we take the shoulder and then the head now, we can bring it to the backside and drop catching through. All of these work in getting them off balance, off angles. So as long as the man's here straight forward, then you're even. So you want to make sure whether I'm spinning this direction, spinning here, okay? Another one, and this one you have to practice very gently, which put it on for you as a bonus, is actually working right at a little bit below the navel. It's along the conception belt and meridians. You come through right where the belt is. If I actually push, it actually takes the head forward. So if I just come through, I'm just going to push. Now I can control the head and maneuver off. When you do this, you want to step off angle to where now you can strike and catch through if need be. Always controlling the head controls the body. You can control catching, again, different ways. If you wanted to actually release the legs, you can release the legs, punch, kick, go from there. So there's a couple different things you can work with, play with it in your dojo. Again, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, send us a message on other things you'd like to see, and let us know. Thank you very much.